And, I'm kind of thinking maybe I go with the Final Fantasy character, like, since mine's, like, maxed on everything. That's pretty much, like, it's how some fucking MMOs do.
Well, Fantasia potions.
Yeah, and I carried, like, at least 5 of them on my character. I got a couple when they were on sale, so I got, like one, like, pop, so I can just change whenever I want, and 4 more changes in the future. But then there's also the fact of just, like, if we're going with, like appearance-wise, how I actually want them to look, yeah, that's not an issue. They're pretty much a shapeshifter with, like, if I go with their lore. I've never taken it that far. I never actually given the ability to go completely from, like, look like someone else entirely. It was usually just, like, certain body parts, but... I... Damn it, like, you got me there because, like, the only thing I've changed with Ola is just, like, I would only go so far as just, like, giving them a dick or not, but...
I mean, I'm just saying, like, how would you deal with that?
I'd be fine with it, like, literally, like, just with all the abilities and shit I'd get. Like...
Honestly, personally, with me and the Shiftling, same case, yeah.
Yeah. Like, and plus, you got all the powers, and plus with my character, if we go with, like, the story I've made, they can be a Futon if they want, so...
But yeah, I put the stream up, by the way.
Ah, where did you put it?
On
YouTube.
YouTube? Yeah. I don't really like Twitch.
Yeah, they're dying anyway. They've been, like, losing money for the last 5 years.
And they're
They're slowly getting better.
like, even though YouTube isn't that good, at least there is some amount of consistency about how they ban. Like with Twitch, there's literally nothing that's consistent. Like, oh my god. Not even necessarily that. A fucking... If you're an influencer, then you have tits. They like you. But it's like, fucking... There was a streamer that was female. You know, she was a mom. She left to go help her husband with something, and their young kid walked onto the webcam. You know, nothing inappropriate happened, but because of the fact that a child showed up on camera unsupervised, that was enough to get her an indefinite ban. Meanwhile, Miss Behaven can literally spread her ass on stream and get a 3-day ban.
Yeah, someone can just fucking overhand their cat against the wall and, like, they're fine.
And that's why I'm against streaming on Twitch. But yeah, I am in the...
Like, the gameplay in this shit, like, the actual mechanics just looks so fucking stylish.
Yeah, I am in the depths of the Underworld, which basically is a very RNG dependent, because it changes every day, dungeon. Oh my god, that one shot me!
I clicked off to refresh Nioh on Steam to see if I could buy it. Not buy it, but download it yet. That would be a good idea, just like a good thing to think about. It's just like, what would the world with all four of us meeting up be like? Like, what would be the fucking drive there or whatever? Think about it, tell me if you got any ideas. Like, I'm just gonna, like, think about, like, what would be the driving forces to actually get you fuckers to save the world, like, in the, ones before we meet up. Because you're the one strong thing left. Oh, that could be a good reason to why, like, no, hold on, like, let me say this before, like, that would be a good reason as well for, like, why you would actually be sent back to your world or another world, because you would accept it, too, because if you don't go back to your world, whatever force, or not just some sort of god or whatever, but some sort of force is like a flood, like in Shield Hero, like, there's a huge waves of enemies where, like, the actual place where you came through will grow larger. You can't go back through it yourself until whatever you need to do to achieve is done.
Fuck.
But it would grow large enough for, like, enemies to go through, like, into the real world. What resolution are you playing this in?
I don't know. Like, for me, it's pretty clear, but again, I'm not really on a streaming setup. This is still the original PS4 and all that.
No, it's just like, are you on 1080 or 4K on your TV?
I don't even know. It looks nice to me. That's all I know. Fuck
oh my
me.
god, I forgot about that.
Fuck
Hey,
me.
what's your Discord name? Alright, good night, man. Like, if you get a chance, just check out Discord, the last messages I sent. See ya, man. Hopefully we can all meet up this weekend.
maybe going straight into the most difficult content in the game what isn't the best way to,
Show off with, like, the game.
Yeah.
Your character.
Yeah. Fucking Christ. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this one and show up at, like, you know what? Actually, Winds of Calamity or whatever that fucking mission's called might be a better one for showing off. Because it has 3 of the like big yokai of the game as the like just it's sort of a boss rush mission. Calamity's Pulse, that's what it's called. Cancel level sync.
Yeah, I can see why you fell in love with this game, though. It looks really nice.
Yeah.
Like, it's in 720 on the stream, but just like I can tell, like, once I get this on, like, my phone PC, it's gonna look great. Not streamed, you know me.
Yeah. Alright. So, this is on the highest level of, New Game Plus, because you can actually go back in this game to previous New Game Plus cycles. One of the hardest missions in the game, I turned off level sync so that I am as OP as I can be with my setup.
Visually, it looks fucking great, though. Is this like the next form or a different boss?
This is a different boss.
What, is this just like a,
Yeah, I was saying this mission has 3 of some of the hardest bosses in the game.
I would have thought you had to at least leave the area or something, it's just the arena.
Nope.
Let's say she's asking, like, would you be okay with that, like, being your character?
Yeah, and honestly, fucking yes. Cool. I
Yeah,
have
like-
I have tits and different sexual organs. I'm still God.
Yeah, like, and, like, there isn't really a downside, like, you're now, like, say, I'm saying this about myself as well, she's like, wow, okay, now I'm super hot. I can change the rest of the shit, like, whenever I want. Like, that's just
Yeah.
funny pictures, like, talking to Sage, just like, yes, okay, I'm hot now, what else, like, is there?
Like, fucking... Also, I love photo mode in single player, because you can just stop in the middle of super cinematic shit like this and go frame by frame.
It's so good that games just do this now.
Like, I love... I love this. But yeah, fucking soul cores are stupid. But, like, in the best way. Because I could just summon 3 tornadoes of different elements around myself.
I've always been a big fan of those fucking Oni horns though.
Yeah.
Just horns in general too.
And I was using one of the more basic weapons. In fact, probably the most basic weapon, just the single katana.
What other weapons are there? I know you can have more than one sword, but...
Okay, so there is basic katana, dual katana, spear, axes, but this one's a club, the odachi, big sword, fist weapons, a weapon called the switchglaive, which, top stance is a fucking great scythe, mid stance is, a typical polearm, a typical glaive, and
How much
then...
have you been playing? Because, like, all your shit is just, like, max level and, like, stats.
Yes.
Does it not tell you how many hours on this game?
You know what? It might. Let me... I feel like it would be in stats somewhere.
It's gonna take me a while, but I'm probably gonna want to do some sort of story shit where it's just like this as well, because like this shit just is cool. Like visually and just like ability-wise, it's just really cool.
Playtime 475 hours 28 minutes. Yeah.
You know what I mean, though? Like, you'd be cool talking about that, right? Like, because after I fucking beat the game and play this shit, like, I will probably want to do something with the character based off of this stuff.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Absolutely.
But for now, like, I wonder what's... Well, like, we do need to get a hold of CJ, see, like, what he would go with, because, like, right now I'm just thinking I'll use my Final Fantasy character since, like, you know, just pretty much maxed out on everything. Like, for the sake of a story, it would just be maxed out, because, like, all I have to do is literally just keep doing my dailies, which I've just been too lazy to lately. Because, you know, it's an MMO, and it's literally just doing, like... You know, like, what the dailies were in that game. I just took some nightfall, hopefully I'll be able to fall asleep soon now. Because it's almost 3 a.m.
Yeah.
So have you not been working at all?
Not recently, no. But I have been taking care of that cat. Alright. Beat the sword guy with sword. Who's next? Axe dude. Alright, I'll get my club.
So have you platinumed this game?
I don't think so. I don't really know what achievements I'm missing. So...
I made a pick since earlier. What do you think of like the updated look for Isla?
Oh, the like demon S look. I thought that was cool. I thought that was cool as shit.
Like you were about to say, I loved it. Thank you.
What weapon next? Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna go with fists. Because I do not have a good Kusarigama.
And that tail is actually like really boob-like from fucking Intro 21, but it's just... That's not even what I was originally thinking of when I did it.
Next one is another ninja dude, so I'm still gonna keep on the fist weapons.
So is this like a challenge or something?
In this mission, you fight all of the trainer NPCs.
Oh, you're just showing me off like the weapons then.
Yeah.
Showing off the weapons to me is the proper way to say that. So.
Yeah.
I have to have sound off though, because like if I say anything it echoes on here. Same thing.
Yeah, yeah. I really wish I could disable the appearance of all the gear I'm not planning on picking up. Ooh, this dude has spear. I'm gonna mimic Spearman. Come on, Spearman.
I might ask you again later, like on what class they did the whole fucking how go face in For Honor.
Come on, spear dude. Yeah. And the last opponent should be Switchglaive. I love the
So what
Switchglaive.
What color's the rarest?
Orange. Green is just below it.
Oh, so orange, legendary, gold.
Yeah.
Is it orange or gold?
It's orange, but there is like you can actually change which one it is depending on what you're feeling.
The Switchblade is just a scythe.
That's its top stance.
So it's a glaive when it's not a scythe?
Mid stance is glaive. Bottom stance is like Bloodborne saw cleaver.
Ah.
Weapons I didn't really show off as much. There's the Odachi, which is big sword. Oh, wrong skill.
Get you got Tencho.
Let's see. One move that I love because using it on opponents that are out of stamina is always hilarious and how much damage it does is for dual swords, technique called Water Sword, which is literally just I'm going to swing 8 billion fucking times.
Ah, yes, the anime stance.
Then I showed off brute form of Yokai Shift before. Got a big ass club that turns into just molten hammer when you charge a heavy. Sends out a little shockwave if you get a skill from the DLC. And then Phantom
yes,
form.
like your character literally just becomes hotter.
Fucking Phantom Form's Charged Heavy is just my favorite one, though.
And it looks so bad on the stream, but it does look cool at the same time. It just...
Yeah.
Is. Ah, yes, when she's feeling kinky. She's gonna just stay in the form the whole time.
Oh god.
Just no, she swaps in between them like that during, like mid fuck. She's just swapping between the demon forms, the yokai forms. Oh, that's great. I hope someone does that. You do too, you know it.
Mm. Alright. And... oh! I think I'm gonna do one more mission in the stream just to show off a bit, and that is going to be... where is it? A familiar glow. Here it is. And I'm going to be doing this with level sync on, so my character won't be at the level cap anymore.
The one thing we might want to wait a little bit on is like getting you the graphics card, because one might not be available, but if we can like get a 3070 at MSRP, like we could get you like a really good rig for the price. Like how much of the money are you gonna want to put aside to it, like out of the check?
I think I'm doing alright monetarily, so I'd be okay with using most of it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, alright. So, I'm planning to bully the shit out of this giant monster boss.
This is like the end game boss, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the boss at the end of the third DLC.
Oh, you said you're doing good on money right now? Like, do you have money saved or no?
Like I said, I've got a bit over $1,000 in my actual account.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. That was like last time I talked to him. You hadn't said how many. You didn't want to ask, so.
I did, but...
I didn't hear when you did then, and I just didn't want to like directly ask.
Yeah, no. I get it. Ooh, I actually got killed there. Damn it. Got a bit overconfident.
Oh, I just died there as you just like not. Oh, okay, now you died. I thought it was like a Sekiro moment where you like die but you don't actually die.
I keep forgetting how brutal level sync can actually be.
You summon this as a mount.
I feel like it would be rather rude to use my uncle as a mount.
Just riding on the shoulder.
One thing that I think is crazy about this game is that in the mid to late game, luck builds are actually pretty fucking strong.
Do they fall off like late game?
Honestly, I wouldn't think so. There's an entire set bonus that is very heavy armor, so it's very strong defensively, that focuses around buffing your luck. And then there is another, like, godly grace you can get that, you know, let me see if I have it still on me somewhere. No, that's Sarutahiko's. Where is Sukuna Hakona's? You know what, let me just... No. Trying to figure out if I have any Sukuna Hakona stuff. Here it is. So yeah. There's another set bonus that increases your damage based on the amount of luck you have, and then there's Sukuna Hakona's set bonus, which 4 pieces of it increases your luck stat by 100. Now, to keep in mind of how much that is, my character on this non-luck focused build has 112. And that is after putting some additional luck pieces on my gear. So you could get...
What does luck do in this game?
Increases drop rate of higher rarity items, of soul cores, stuff, you know, all the drop rate of smithing texts and skills.
Do any damage though?
Well, again, as I was saying, there is a set bonus that increases your damage based on your luck.
Oh, okay. Right.
That is the Child of the Sun set. Yeah. Increases your HP, increases equipment drop rate, and increases luck when you absorb Amrita, which is basically souls. Reduces damage taken by 4%. Increases your luck further based on how full your yokai shift gauge is, and then gives you a damage bonus based on your luck, rated at A+, which is very high. And then, on top of all that, if you have all of the set as an ethereal, which is the orange rank, version of the armor pieces, it gives you plus 100 luck in and of itself. So yeah, you can get a ton of additional damage and luck from those two set bonuses combined.
How's fashion in the game?
My opinion, pretty good. There's no, like, especially lewd armor.
There's no, like, glamour system, right?
No, there is. It's called refashioning. And the main reason I haven't done it with this gear is because I just honestly really like the Dreaming Demon set.
Oh yeah, and like, what you can change the appearance of your character whenever, right? Can you change their gender or no?
Yeah. Like, in fact, hold on. Let me just change your appearance. Character creation. Save and load. And let me just...
What would transform do?
Transform is being able to make your character look like other characters, like NPCs in the game.
That's fun.
Anyway, here's Obama.
Once it loads, like, give it like a few minutes. Oh god, that looks bad. Like, did you make them, or can you download like other people's saves?
Oh, you can you can download other people's saves.
Like, there's like a cloud system, like with Black Desert.
Yeah. You upload it, it creates a code that you can then post online and people can put in the code and they'll get, you
Oh,
know,
so it's a code. It's not like where you can just browse through them.
nah, it's not like that. Yeah. I'll also get the opportunity to go into, show off Brute in a, and then Feral, which I wasn't able to show off before because I don't really use the Feral form. You can also change what type of yokai horns your character has.
You literally just turn into monsters.
Wait, what?
You literally just turn into monster girls. It's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. You're a shiftling.
So these are just alternate forms of yours. You should totally just make a fucking D&D character in one of your like your tiefling form, like or whatever, like your what you actually look like is just one of those feral forms or whatever.
Yeah, that'd be
Feral
cool.
phantom brute or whatever. Like that's your tiefling form. The stag horns. Actually looks nice.
Yeah. Alright. You said you were getting tired?
Yes, I took some
Oh,
NyQuil so I don't stay up too late.
another thing that you can do while there is normal co-op, you can also leave behind these things called righteous jaspers, which basically create a an AI. Like, it saves your loadout and your level and everything that you had when you put it down, and it leaves that behind in the mission you put it down at, and people can summon an AI version of you to help them, and you can claim rewards for them getting help from your phantom.
Oh, sweet.
The
Like
rewards
I
aren't
heard about those
anything.
in that one that freaking.
Hmm?
No, that's what I was worried about is because like back when Nioh 1 came out, like that's what like I knew was in the game. Like that's I haven't looked into Nioh at all since that, and like that's what people thought like the only co-op there could be is just like some sort of phantom. So back to like co-op on this. Like there is actual co-op, right? Like Dark
Yeah,
Souls.
there is actual co-op, and there are two forms of it as well. There are
Mm-hmm.
random encounters and expeditions. Random encounters are basically like your typical Dark Souls style co-op where you get summoned in, and if the host dies, that's it. If you die, you need to get summoned back. Then there's expeditions, which are more traditional co-op RPG style of things. In fact, let me just custom match search. Let's search for a
We
picture
go through the
scroll.
story together.
Yeah, you can go through the story together. Any mission that you clear will count as being cleared for everyone in the lobby in an expedition, but for each person added, it does give the enemies quite a bit of a health bump. You can have two
Ah,
people in the lobby, and in expeditions, you can actually revive each other. But there is a meter that basically anytime a player goes down, that meter starts to deplete, and if that meter has hit 0 and you are not in the final boss room, mission is failed. If the meter hits 0 in the final boss room, then you just can't revive each other anymore, but you can still complete the mission.
I think it's laggy now because like I just hit download.
Ah, okay.
Do you think it will be on like later today, like Friday?
Probably, yeah. I'll give it a try at least. New cat's a bit of a hassle. Yeah, I'm probably going to do this picture scroll mission with this dude and then call it there. But yeah, that was an example of just some normal co-op in Nioh 2. Well, I guess some normal endgame co-op. Nah. His build was fine. He was just a critical build. He went down one time. And I really like this Onryoki Soul Core. Before I end the stream, I'm gonna see what I can do with it. Damn it. I have like one other Onryoki, so I can't upgrade it much. Well, that's a shame. Oh well. Okay, I could give it a bit then. Let me just... Alright. So for the sake of having something interesting to watch, but not ridiculous, I'm gonna start from floor 51 in the Underworld. You, sir, need to fuck off. Ooh. Give me that. I want that. Alright, good night, dude. I think that's actually going to be where I call it for tonight myself. Ah, I totally forgot one of the things I was planning on doing. I was planning on farming, Man. Alright. Time to head to bed, though.